Hey, this is Mrs. Shantae Amber Kelly and Gabrielle Vaughn. This is for you, showing you exactly how to create a profitable DMO. So this is a sample of a DMO, but first let's define what a DMO is. Before you compose your own DMO, you need to know what it is and how it helps you. Right? DMO stands for Daily Method of Operation, right? And acts as a daily schedule of certain tasks you should be doing daily in your business to promote growth and keep making more money. At the end of the day, you want to be doing things more to make money, right? All the little side things, technical things, cutesy things, those should be like secondary, thirdary, fourthary. You want to make sure you're concentrating on your profit producing activities. Remember, I said one of the top places that people are disorganized is in their profit producing activities, right? That's number 3. We're actually really almost number 1. Okay, so here we go. Now, so first of all, so how do you make a good DMO? First of all, I'll be doing this for the purpose of marketing businesses, right? For businesses that, you sell things, right? But for this strategy, we can apply to anything, right? Okay, so even non-business related things, but we're going to, business. Okay, so first things first, step number 1, you're going to want to open up a Word document or get a piece of paper and get ready to brainstorm. Again, you're going to open up a Word document and you want to get a piece of paper and get ready to brainstorm. Okay. Then step number 2 is you're going to write down the things that make you the most money in your business. Okay, take your pictures, take your eyes off the screen for a minute and just listen. Like I said, I'm just having this up here as an example, but I want you to listen. All right, listen as well. So step number 2, write down the things that make you the most money in your business that you try to do often. Right? Those must be done first. Again, they must be done first. What makes you money the fastest out of your top strategies? What makes you the money fastest? You got to know your comp plan. You need to know how many things I need to sell, what I need to sell, how many people I need to sell to. Exactly. You need to know exactly how much money you want to make every week, every day, every month. Write it down and make it plain and actually say, I'm going to put this post out here because I know I need to sell 5 of these in order to get my money. I'm going to put this post over here and do it like this. And at this time of day, like I changed the different times of days and different things of days like that because I need to do this. I want to make sure that I'm setting up a lot of appointments on Tuesday. That's my really good day. I got more energy on that day. You see where I'm going? Remember, experience you want to get people. You only want quality people. You got to not be thirsty and do the things you need to do to get quality people that are going to give you return shopping and referrals. All money is not good money. Okay. And then step number 3, decide how much you can work per day, time-wise. Decide how much you can work per day, time-wise. Write it down and make it plain, right? Create units, like create days. Like on this day, I'm going to work doing this, and this. Right? And I'm going to do it from this time to this time. Set you a little egg timer or timer on your phone. Say if you're going to do it for an hour, set it for 50 minutes and you got 10 minutes to table what you're doing. Set that timer back for 10 minutes. When that timer is up, whatever it is, you got to drop it, go do something else. You don't want to get weary of doing what's right. Time block, time block, time block. You can't, a business person don't just sit around waiting to see if somebody go ding and, send them an alert or copy on their or type on their post or comment. That's not what we do. We set specific times that we're going to check it. And that you'll see that on this right here on what you're seeing on the screen. Okay, so again, listen to the sound of my voice. Step number 3, decide how much you can work per day. Again, time-wise, all right? Step number 4. Now, for the most important task listen to this, now for the most important tasks that make the majority of the money right away. Figure out how much time each one should take. Figure out how much time each one should take. Okay. And you want to block that time off righteously, realistically, knowing exactly what you can do. Your days that you're a little lazy, do you all want to do certain things? The days you know you got more spunk, if you got more spunk in the morning or in the afternoon, evening, that's when you want to put things on your schedule that you know you're going to have energy to do. Okay? Again, so you don't get weary of doing what's right. And defeating yourself before you can get started. Step number 5. For website modification, training, personal development, you got to do personal development, right? Got to do personal development. I have amazing personal development trainings because when you work on yourself while you work the system, right? Growing your business is a system. Save you what? Stress, time, energy, and money. That's what system stands for. Save you stress, time, energy, and money. When you work on yourself while you work the system is automatically going to work for you. Why? Because you're growing with the system. Just makes sense, right? Okay. So business. So you want to make sure personal development, analyzing results and other business tactics, technical stuff, that pay off, but won't bring in profit as quickly. Again, step number 5 for like website modifications, training, personal development, analyzing results and other business tactics that pay off but won't bring in profits as quickly. You want to do these essential tasks. You want to do these tasks after you do the essential tasks. You at the end of the day, you want to be doing things every single day that's going to make you money. Okay, concentrating on profit producing activities. Okay, I train you that in my class, Prioritize to Profit. Excuse me, the art of organization, what to do first, second, and third. All right. So that's step number 6. Let's go on to step number 7. Step number 7, put the D.M.O, the daily method of operation, somewhere where you can see it easily, right? Every day when you go to where you work. Okay. Wherever your little workstation at, it's at your job. You got some time, you do it. If it's, excuse me, right in your home. You want to make sure your workstation is clean, is clear of clutter and drama and different things like that. It smells good. Have some incense burning or a nice wax smell or candle. Always have your, some positive things on there. That affirmations and stuff stuck on there, or pictures or whatever. People you love, your reason why. If it's your kids, your grandkids, whatever, you want to leave a will and not a bill, a legacy. Have that in your workspace to encourage you. So again, you don't get weary of doing what's right. Okay, I got everybody and their mama sending me friend requests. They trying to jump in on this. It's a blessing. I thank God. Thank you for using me, Lord. Okay, so anyway, all right. So step number 7, put the D.M.O somewhere where you can see it easily every day when you go to where you work. Be consistent. Most people fail because they're not consistent. Be consistent and follow it every single work day. Days you say you're going to work, time set aside without exception. You got to boss up. You have to make sure that you are doing these things consistently for a minimum of 30 days. Even if on Sunday you only do one thing, it doesn't matter. You have to get consistent with doing this so it becomes a good habit. Anything you do for 30 days is going to become a habit, whether it's a good habit or a bad habit. If you're not serious about this, then don't do it. But again, if you treat your business like a punk, it's going to pay you like a punk. Keep that in mind at all times, right? So, step number 8, again, make sure the marketing steps of your D.M.O are focused on only 1 or 2 max, 1 or 2 things, right? 1 or 2 things. Maybe that one thing may have 2 steps. So them 2 things may have, one thing got 2 steps, another thing got 3 steps, you're posting, whatever. But only 2 things, right? You need to know which marketing strategy works best for you. And then spend all your time mastering those things only. At least 2 of them. What works for you the best to get them customers in, to get that following, to get people to say yes, right? Right. And then the other little side things, like I said, the follow up and the this, that, and the other. Right. Those are just part of the puzzle. right? But you want to make sure that your major marketing, you're not all over the place, got a bunch of coaches, bunch of programs. Just people lose so much money. Then they get bitter. Then they spit venom on our industry. And that's why everybody think coaches are a lot of people think coaches are scams. And they just want your money. And there are some out there, whenever you will to do good, evil is always present. It is what it is. Chew up the meat, spit out the bones, but don't not get a coach. You're just cheating yourself. You're just, wow. You're leaving way too much money on the table. You want to get an ROI, a return on your investment, and the best thing is in a coach, okay? One thing many entrepreneurs do wrong is try to do everything themselves. Why that is what needs to be done at first, because most of us don't have money and we can't afford a coach and all that kind of stuff or whatever. We think we can't until we sit down and possibly do our bills and kind of budget a little differently and do some stretch meals or whatever. Because I'm telling you, the ROI is ridiculous. And again, I've already done it for you. So all you got to do is walk in my footsteps. It saves you time. It's a system. Saves you time, right? And stress, energy, money, all that great stuff, right? You need not to try and learn every single marketing strategy there is. That's crazy, because then you will be good at none of them and only know a little about a lot of them. That's amateur. Most people do that. And they get weary of doing what's right because they're doing too much, right? The big time leaders, like Miss Kelly, not toot my own horn, but beep, beep, right? Leaders are the ones that only focus on about 2 marketing strategies. Like I said, them strategies may have little bitty different things or whatever that you do with it, but they focus on 2 that work best for them, and they master them. Okay, as Oprah Winfrey would say, if you're trying to do everything for everybody, you'll end up doing nothing for everybody. Okay, that's very important. If your main strategies are videos and solo ads, for instance, you would need to do a video a day. Market it and also do maybe a small solo ad a day. This is just basically sending out little emails or text messages, right? Little postcards to your past clients to make sure they the things that bring in traffic. It's a numbers game, but you want to make sure your numbers are quality. So pre-qualify and do those things right. So here we go. This is a little bit of my closing thoughts, but here you go. So if you prefer blogging or social media chatting as your preferred marketing, it's good. Then do a blog a day. Type up something with a picture like we talked about, right? That's really gonna hit people with a 2-piece and make them say, I need to talk to her. Right? I'm going to get an experience. I'm going to get value with her. She's not going to just send me to her website. Market it to rank and then talk to about 5 to 10 new people a day on social media every single workday. Now, myself, I say 20. Right? Because there's so many scams out there now. If you only do 5 or 10, you probably only get 1 or 2 people that's going to look at what you got. That's going to set up a follow-up appointment. It's going to set up a boutique appointment. Okay, remember, you're looking for quality, right? But it's a numbers game, so you got to have quality numbers, right? So what would you rather do? Get in front of 100 people and only 1 to 2 say yes, right? Or get in front of 3 people and 2 say yes? Think about the strategy. So obviously you have to be organized and consistent no matter what business you're in, okay? This strategy will do exactly that for you. And if you are just producing consistently day in and day out while always analyzing, tweaking, etc., you will build a successful business. You guys, ladies, you will build a successful business you've always wanted in no time, thanks to your D.M.O. When you're organized, you can be harmonized so you can monetize. When you're organized, you can monetize. You can be harmonized so you can monetize. Organize, harmonize, monetize. 98% of people fail at their business because they're disorganized within themselves, their environment, and their money-making activities. Boom. So this is just a little sample, right here, you can look on the screen now. So 6 a.m. coffee is brewing. 6:10, coffee with almond milk, a drizzle of honey. 6:15 a.m., I'm spending time with the Lord the whole time and all of this, and meditating and doing the other things that I train my people to do to make sure that you're fully focused and you can actually be successful at what you're doing and be peaceful at it and not get stressed out. Stress is one of the number one killers of entrepreneurs. Come on now, mostly all of us understand that and know that. Right? Exactly. So again, you want to make sure you're doing that, right? Meditating and spending time with God and all that, right? 6:30, get my son up and ready for school, fix his breakfast. 7:30 a.m. on the road to school. 8 a.m. You see how this is going here? Podcast. 10 a.m. I'm not all day checking my social media. 10 a.m. Check email, Facebook, social updates, respond to messages, follow up with leads and prospects. 10:05. Don't take long to do all that. 10:05. Send some birthday messages out, right? Post one update on my business group. Come on, somebody. 11 a.m. Take a break, lunch, whatever. 12. Some of these times kind of fluctuate a little bit. They may be a little longer here or there, or maybe a little different because I have a doctor or something that day. Connect with 20 new people a day using the following method. Review the friend requests for connection. Pre-qualify them. Follow up with them, right? With the day before connections, right? 9 p.m. Write emails or blog posts. Yes, here we go. Yes, I'm a late night writer. I like to do stuff like that. And there you go. You got your goals for the day. Again, things are going to look a little different for everybody as according, but your money-making activities, your profit-producing activities, this is just like a day-to-day, and these are the times that I usually do things. You got to understand, I have 25 staff members that do a lot of things for me as well. Takes care of a lot of my high-ticket clients and different things like that. And I poke my head into some of the trainings that my team are doing or whatever, overseas and stuff, because we got overseas clients as well. Praise God for that. So this is it. So you want to write it down, make it plain. Right? You want to write it down, make it plain. I will Google Evernote, Evernote. Only get the free version. And you look at a YouTube video about Evernote, and it'll show you exactly how to use it, okay? And if you get confused, if you want to take a class about it, a private one, let me know. I got a private class for you that'll hold your hand and really show you. Evernote has saved my life, okay? And just kept me so organized, to monetize, to harmonize. I mean, you can put everything in Evernote, from flyers to pictures, posts already set up. You don't have to be thinking about how to do posts. They're already set up in there. Do them a couple of days ahead of time, so you can just grab and put them. Video, audio, set timers to follow up with people, oh my God, you can create notebooks with sub notes in it. It's just absolutely amazing, and it fits in the palm of your hand because it's an app. All right. It's a beautiful thing. And whatever you put on, when you're working on one app or whatever, and then you decide to go to your computer, whatever you updated on your phone, it's going to be on your computer, and vice versa. You can leave little messages for yourself. Hey, get out at Walmart. I parked in blah, blah, blah lane next to blah, blah, blah. I came in blah, blah, blah door. So when you check out, you can just go right out the door. You can play that little recording, go right out the door, know exactly, never lose your car. I have to do it like at least twice a week. You know what I'm saying? So I got to stay organized. As a CEO, I got too many things going on. Ministry, husband, just my life. And I have other classes that I teach, and corporate things that I do, and all kind of other stuff, and my exercise program and all that stuff, that I train people to look better, feel better, live longer and stronger, and be healthier. It's just too much for me to not have a D.M.O. Okay, so I pray that helps you. Don't forget, I am going to send you the things to give me the shout out video and everything. I appreciate it. And if other people are looking at this on my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. You're Shante, Chante, Boss It Up Kelly, Kelly. That's my YouTube channel. Please like it, subscribe to it, hit the little bell so that you will get my premier free trainings. And please go through my playlist and look at my free trainings and endorsements and everything, and share. Boss It Up with other people, because we pay for referrals. So I hope that really helped you out. And I am going to stop the recording now. And I'm going to update it onto YouTube. And then there you go.